3 bedrooms, 1 level with a great meadow view and gorgeous Saddle Lake Farms. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty. Call on Colleen.
This is the Weather Xtreme video for Friday morning, the 4th of December. James Spann here, getting set to sail into the weekend. Will we see any snowflakes tomorrow morning? Are hopes fading? Let's take a look. Talk about it. Here's a look at the Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, we're looking at the Tuscaloosa Skycam. That is Bryant-Denny Stadium, where big football games are coming up today. The Super 6 continues. 3 state championship games out there today. And bundle up. Going to be chilly. Temperatures during the day in the mid to upper 40s. And tonight for that Hoover-Prattville game, temperatures will be in the low 40s. And a little chilly north wind will continue, but no rain expected. Downtown Jasper, that's the view there from the King Building up in Walker County. And in Marengo County, that's our Demopolis Skycam. This is Christmas on the River Week. Hey, man, that's a fantastic weekend coming up. The Nautical Parade is tomorrow night. Going to be cold, so bundle up. Well, that's a setup there. We've got cold air at the surface, a southwest flow aloft. A lot of times that can create mischief in terms of winter weather and make for a tricky forecast. And again, that typically means clouds around. So again, we think today will be very similar to yesterday, mostly cloudy and cold. This morning, Haleyville below freezing. They got 31 at 5 o'clock. Birmingham sitting at 38. We think the high today, again, will be in the mid to upper 40s, much like yesterday. Here's our watch warning map. Look at all of those winter weather advisories from the Texas Hill Country over into South Mississippi. Goodness. Jackson's got a winter storm watch up for their southern counties. I'm not so sure they need that. That's a little aggressive, I think. They'll probably have to back down on that, as I don't think they'll get that much down there. And no advisories here. We don't expect any, as you'll see in just a moment. There's a look at the radar. Not much out there. Again, we're seeing a few echoes on the Little Rock radar and back over toward the hill country of Texas, but it's pretty dry out there. And again, the question is, will we get enough moisture back for any significant chance of snow? Tomorrow, this is the snow outlook, the snow accumulation forecast from HPC. If you really want to get some good snow, we suggest from Asheville, North Carolina, up to points just west of Washington, D.C., where they could pick up 4 inches or so, maybe more in spots up there. That'll be the really good snow for tomorrow. Let's look at modeling. This is the 06ZGFS at noon today. There's the lobe coming down through Texas, down below. Yeah, those models are trending drier. We've noticed that, and it continues. And I think there's no doubt we'll have to kind of back off to the idea of flurries again. And you can see that there is a chance of snow in Houston today, College Station, Texas, and that'll be moving over into Louisiana. But let's get right to it. Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, that's a little magic window. This is the the GFS. And it's got the freeze line at 850, which can be a good rain-snow line, the blue line, all the way almost to Dothan. But just very little moisture here, enough for flurries. The NAM, deeper moisture. This is kind of becoming an outlier, though. And quite frankly, if this were to be correct, it's got the best chance of getting a dusting to an inch really south of here. Places like Demopolis and Montgomery and Auburn and Opelika. And there's still a chance somebody could get the ground white here. We don't want to blow the thing off completely, but you can see up this way hardly any moisture showing up. And let's look at the snowfall accumulation maps. First off, this is the RPM model, the Rapid Precision Mesoscale model that we have access to exclusively, and that shows nothing. Now, again, this is in terms of getting some snow on the ground, accumulating snow. And really, it doesn't show anything for Houston or South Mississippi or Louisiana. It's got the big snows up the mountains there from northeastern Tennessee up through West Virginia. What about the NAM? Well, doesn't show much hope there. If you look very carefully, it's got a little bit over northeast Alabama. And again, the bigger snow's well to the northeast. And the GFS, nothing. Now, no, we do note the GFS brings 3 inches to Houston here. So they're much more aggressive down there. But really now we're looking at the RPM, the NAM, the GFS showing no significant accumulation here. And again, if the 12Z runs come in like that, we'll certainly just go back to flurries. All along, we've never thought this would be a big deal. We've talked about light snow, but again, we'll probably just mention the chance of flurries and nothing more. There's a look at midday Saturday. The whole thing is lifting out. The big snows are northeast of here. Sunday will be cool during the day. Cold in the morning now. We'll start the day in the 20s, we think, mid to upper 20s, but wind up in the low and mid 50s with a sunny sky. But sunshine's not going to last long in this pattern. There's Monday. Here comes more rain with warm air advection breaking out. Tuesday, wet at times. Go to Tuesday night, and pretty decent chunk of energy just lifting north of here, and that looks awfully wet. A 996 millibar low is located up on the Ohio River with a good rain event, maybe some thunder. Instability values not really high enough for a major severe weather threat, and then by Wednesday, that thing lifts out and colder air drops in, even some hint of flurries back on the backside of that up around Nashville. Thursday of next week should be chilly and dry. And a week from today, looks dry, but the next moisture surge is showing up just down to the southwest. We'll check the end of the forecast, 19th of December. Ridge pumped up over western Canada, downstream trough over the east. Here comes a cold front. And again, the weather just looks active, and that's kind of what we expect here this time of the year with these frequent little systems like this. So again, no dull moments here in the weather office for sure. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.